Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Collecting as a whole, it's dying out, man. It's basically going away at a dinosaur completely. You know, the prices of everything is going up, man, and people right now are having issues paying for rent and, their utilities, food, um, shit, the medications, man. Shit is just through the roof right now. And the hobby is not something that you really need. And you're thinking to yourself, man, I got to do else right for me and my family. That other shit is for the birds. You like, man, I see people selling stuff, man. I see people, like I said, at these plasma donation places. I see people at the flea market flipping their collections. I see people on Whatnot selling off. It's like a fire sale. It's like everything. Like people are lighting matches. People selling their cars and shit like that because shit is too expensive. Gas here is ridiculous as hell. And I'm just talking about from a standpoint. You go into the store and you're spending over $100 on 5 items and you're sitting here with your head down. You're defeated when you're leaving out of these damn stores. And, you're looking at your action figures, and I was telling you before, $25 a piece is a lot. Four for 100. And you already like, you know how hard it is to get $100 fucking? You know how hard it is to work for $100 damn, bro. A lot of us don't got easy ass jobs. We gotta work for that shit. And you sitting there, and I know you're like, man, but you complaining, and you got all that. All of this wasn't bought overnight. It's bought over a period of time. It was bought over years. And that's the thing about collecting that people don't understand. It's not like you go out and buy stuff. I go out and buy things. Don't get me wrong. We all know I do. But one of the things that I look at when I'm buying stuff, man, is the common sense of everything that I'm doing. What's more important right now? We're going out the grocery shop. Man, maybe I could hit a couple of Rosses up. Maybe I could spend $30, $40 at Ross. Sometimes I don't have that $30, $40. So that shit just sits there. I was talking to my friends about video games, and they were asking me, like, man, I remember you had a collection of video games that rivaled anything that I ever seen. I seen you had damn near 10, 12,000 games, just like Gamer Aimer, and what happened? I said, man, shit, I had to let go of some of that shit. I had to look at the bigger picture at the time, man. I had to become debt free. I became debt free from selling a lot of my video game cartridges. I sold my Super NES's games. I sold my N64, collections, my Switch collection back in the day. I sold all this shit, man, because I needed to become debt free, bro. And when I finally became debt free, I was feeling really good. It changed the way I looked at a lot of stuff, man. When you in bondage, it really rubs you the wrong way. You sitting there struggling. You sitting here working just to pay bills. Bro, you are never free. You trying to go somewhere, and man, all of a sudden you like, damn, like I can't even afford this shit. And you're just sitting there thinking like, it's like you sending different messages every time, man. Sometimes, man, I'm gonna tell you, I get that feeling that, man, I'm gonna go out and buy me something. Fuck that. I work too damn hard. I'm just saying, dude, I don't know if I'm the only one that feel like that sometimes, man. I work too damn hard. I can't buy a damn thing, man. Like, dude, this is why I say, man, you gotta work multiple damn jobs, bro. I don't want to work another damn job, but shit, I have to. And that's the thing that nobody understands. I don't do it because I want to, it's because I have to. Because I want to do other shit. And I can't do anything else, man, if I don't have no money. And this is what they are counting on with us now. These hobbies are dying out because we can't afford them. And think about it. If the tariffs hit, fuck. Man, please. You know how hard it would be to get these figures? You make a $25 action figure in the US. Guess how much that damn thing would be? It'd be $100 damn dollars. Come on now. Make it make sense. I'm all for winning, bringing jobs back and every damn thing else. but I'm not for just destroying every damn thing else in the process, man. I need to feel like I'm okay. I need to feel like, if I go spend some money, I don't want it to feel like, man, you could have did so much else with it. You could have did this or that with it. And you sitting here thinking like, damn, every time that you get some real money in your hand, you got to go down a list. I got a list of what we need to do. And anytime that we get real, money, big money, I got to go down that list and start, scratching off shit that we need to get. And you sitting there thinking to yourself like, damn, like, that's real. Nobody ever understands that. Nobody ever understands that being an adult sometimes is hard as hell. When you was young, you was shielded from all this shit. Maybe sometimes y'all didn't eat because shit. Hell, they had to pay them bills, and nobody understood then that paying bills with a roof over your damn head is a whole lot better sometimes than just eating. People like, man, no, that sound kind of crazy. Living outside is a whole nother thing. People never really understand that. People talk about it like they done it before. You ain't never done that. You ain't about that damn life. Living outside is a whole different type of ball game. There's no security. There's no, uh, uh, like recess from the damn elements or people. Because outside is dangerous as fuck at night. Dude, people talk about how good downtown Chicago looks during the day, but at night it's a whole nother motherfucking beast. It's beautiful at night, but there's less police presence. So you're out there. You get what I mean? This is what I want to talk to you about. That's what I be talking to a lot of people about. Doing a lot of different things, man. Living. I put on the community section some pictures from Ohio. They got this waterfall. They got this beautiful looking bridge. They got all this stuff there. And half of the damn states, I ain't even know they had shit like that. And I'm like, man, maybe it's time to take a little trip. My thing is, how far is it to walk to or to get to? My whole thing is, how do you know if unless you try? How do you know any damn thing? How do you know if you're going to be here for anything? You got to pay attention to this stuff, man. These hobbies are dying out because people are losing interest. They losing interest because shit costs too much. And man, look, if you just lost your job, you done just gave up altogether. You lost your job, you be over here selling this shit. That's just how real it gets, man. That's what people do. It ain't about, man, I keep my stuff, man, shit. I be under underpass with my stuff. That's you talking. But the reality, you sell all that shit. Man, please, being outside ain't what you think it is. It's not the freedom. People talking about van life and shit like that. That ain't no freedom. You living in that small ass van that whole period of time with your shit. It's a smell. Your body has a smell. There's a whole nother type of life that people don't tell you about when they talking about van life. Oh man, you can go anywhere, man. I be in some scenic spots. I be living just for today, man. I ain't worried about tomorrow. You know what? You need to worry about every damn day. Somebody steal your damn van, your car. Guess what? Everything ends. Your home is gone and your transportation and all your shit. See where I'm going with that? This is why sometimes I say, think about the stuff before you do it. People look at me like I'm crazy, I'm running my mouth, and I'm not. I understand my space here in the man cave is small. But you know what? I am thankful to have the space that I have. I am so thankful. I was looking at how much the rent prices are right now, man, and I was putting my damn head down because we were talking about moving. We were talking about getting a house a while back, and you remember, I had to call that shit off because every time that we bid on something, somebody will bid some ridiculous amount. Even I had to sit back and wonder. I said, do they even got this damn money? You outbidding us real hard. I'm not talking about, say for instance, the house is 300 and you put down, you say, I'm going to pay 325. That's a good offer. It is a reasonable offer. But you got motherfuckers paying 425 and you sitting here like, wait, for this? And they're not asking for inspections. They're not asking for anything. They just want to occupy the house. And I'm like, Man, look. Man, I just be having some issues, man, with shit. But that's one thing about y'all. When I talk, I don't just talk about one thing. I talk about a lot of different things. That's what this channel is about. It's about talking about everything dealing with collecting. All the stresses, all the vices, all the things that make you so damn mad. You know, that you sitting here like, man, I'm putting all of this effort in, I ain't getting shit out. You know, I want to go out to eat, and it's going to cost me $50 or $60 for me and my wife just to go to the damn fast food place. Or it's going to cost damn near $70 damn dollars now to sit down at a restaurant. Dude, come on. It was already like 50, 60. Now it'll be like 70, 80. It's too damn much. You know, the average American, man, we're sitting here looking at, they're pricing us out of being alive damn near. And I'm like, damn, what you gonna do with all the people? That's a video for another day. That one is a video for another day, man, please. Oh, man. You know, I just sit here some days and just get frustrated. And just want to just scream and holler at the world because I feel we're being taken advantage of so hard. And I believe nobody out there really cares about us. I'm not talking about just as collectors. I'm talking about as people. Man, I feel like we just sheeple. I believe we're just sheep and we just walk around just oblivious to what's really going on. There are wolves in this damn world that are running this world, that are basically destroying everything that we hold and love dear. And all we could do is just sit back and watch, bro. There's so much destruction happening. There are so many damn natural disasters. And you just sitting here just shaking your damn head. You just rubbing your head. Man, you know. And, you know, my thing is everybody going through stuff, natural disasters, and I'm here collecting toys and complaining about not being able to find her. In the grand scheme of things, I seem like an asshole. But you know what? We all got our own issues and the things that we deal with, you know, everybody got their own. And, you know, at the end of the day, your job is to fight your battle, not anybody else's, bro. I love collecting. Man, but it's becoming just a problem in itself. You know, just thinking about the money it takes to get stuff, man. And I was looking, just trying to add up the dollars, man. Because the dollars ain't making no sense. But to later, fam, thank you so much for watching. Peace out.